One of the most fun activities in Starfield is of course building ships. Many people use the shipbuilding feature to try and recreate iconic ships from well-known franchises, like for example the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, absolutely one of the most iconic spaceships ever. So it's no surprise that there are several Millennium Falcon variations on the Nexus already. This one here is made by Crude Coronet, for example. It looks quite accurate, considering the parts we have to work with now are still quite limited. There is actually no way to trade ships between games yet, the only way is to upload the whole save game. But obviously it does not stop people from sharing their creations. The funny thing is that way we also get to see what mods other people use. This save game also includes an attempt at Boba Fett's Slave 1. I mean, it does kinda look like the Slave 1, but it obviously does not fly in the same way. There are engine limitations, and it is not possible to recreate the complicated mechanism of this ship right now. We will have to wait for the creation kit, then it will be possible to make custom parts and make ships more accurate, hopefully. The Millennium Falcon by Quark, that's one hell of a username. The Millennium Falcon by that person is also really cool. We just look how many engines it has, and also the weapon systems. Yeah, that's really nice. So many cannons. I could not decide which Falcon model I prefer, so I just included them both into the video. However, of all the ships I saw on the Nexus, one was particularly interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean completely freaking insane. Are you ready for it? It's called... well, actually, it does not have a name, it's just called City-Size M-Class ship, but I call it the World Eater. Yes, inspired by a certain someone from a certain other Bethesda game. This is definitely the biggest ship in Starfield yet, and yes, obviously only possible with mods. The Recon, the creator of this monstrosity, used several unlocker mods to build this. No shield limit, no engine power limit, no weapon power or count limits, no reactor limit, M-class modules, Shipyards Unlocked, and shipbuilder tolerance tweaks. All that was necessary to create this bad boy. Seriously, reading the description on the mod page alone gave me goosebumps. Had to keep PC running for days due to shipbuilding errors, and now the shipbuilder is dead. Each loading screen is now an opportunity to contemplate about life. FPS will hit you up with 2000 swipe and then it's probably gonna crash your game. But it looks cool, and I'm pretty much done with the game, LOL. Enjoy. This guy is finished. They are done. Completely. And after reading this, I was obviously worried I would not be able to even record this. I thought my game would run like with 5 FPS or really just crash. But somehow I managed. Well, it took several minutes to load the save game, and I started to fear my game actually crashed. But it did work quite well after all. Of course, there are some hardcore FPS drops here and there, especially during the landing and takeoff animations, but I was actually able to land in cities without crashes. Flying that thing is also actually possible since the cockpit is all the way to the front. In third person I would have to set the field of view way more back to see the whole ship. But as I said, there are some heavy FPS drops, so actually engaging in combat is probably not a good idea. One thing is for certain though, they were absolutely right. This ship looks very cool. It somehow reminded me a little bit of the Narada from Star Trek Into Darkness. It just has this style that looks more like an alien ship than anything human-made. This should be the lore behind the ship, something like, you got the attention of an angry alien race and they came with their mothership to conquer and destroy our planets. Like the ship has some kind of super weapon that compresses whole planets and turns them into fuel or something. Yet you manage to somehow defeat them and acquire the World Eater ship for yourself. Sounds cool? Anyway, as I said, the whole ship building will get even more crazy in the future. When the creation kit arrives and we will be able to create custom parts, create accurate and detailed ships from any known space franchise and literally turn this game into a space multiverse adventure. It will be awesome. And with that said, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more Starfield modding and gaming videos. I thank you all for watching and see you around.